I've spent my entire night trying to figure out how I was gonna end my life. And I just want you guys to know, that it's really serious. That you guys can't just like send hordes of hate towards somebody without it having an effect on a person. I wanted to do it so many times.
All these
So
people
many
want us to break you down
times.
because they have nothing to live for. All you can do is keep streaming and show them they have no power.
I just don't know what to do. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, do I stop streaming? Is that the only way that people are gonna ever leave me alone? Like, it's my livelihood, you know? And it's been my livelihood for 8 years. Like, what am I gonna do?
Don't listen to trolls. Just accept that you made a mistake because you are a human being.
I
And do your
have,
best to live your life
Jack,
the
but
right
do I
way.
really
A
have
lot
to
of-
read thousands and thousands of messages every day
There are
about the
many things I
mistakes
would
I've
like to
made
say,
in my
but I
past?
think the best one is to say
Is that
just
really
thank
what I
you.
have to
You
do?
have been through a lot. You know you are loved and appreciated. Don't forget that.
Like, you can't just say, like, ignore the trolls. You guys need to know that the shit you guys do and the shit you guys say really affects people. Okay? Like, you guys have no idea how many times I've wanted to kill myself. How many times I've spent my entire night trying to figure out how I was gonna end my life. What Ninja did, like, what, like, I sent him a jokeful message about how XQC is gonna beat him in a video game, okay? And he has to bring up drama from a year ago that he knows is going to result in his entire fucking community, like, targeted harassing me. You know what I mean? Like, that is just fucking scummy. Like, that is so fucking scummy. I think the problem is that the assholes are more vocal, right? You guys need to understand that. Like, the assholes are more vocal. And I think what we need to do is the nice people need to be vocal too. So that a person doesn't feel like it's the entire world against them. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think maybe that's what we can do. Maybe we can make sure that the nice people are vocal towards the assholes. Like, there's people who are afraid to, like, say something nice in social media sometimes because they're afraid of, like, getting called things. So I really think that all of us that are nice, we need to be a lot more vocal about things. So maybe that is something we can do. There's people who are afraid to, like, say something nice in social media sometimes because they're afraid of, like, getting called things. So I really think that all of us that are nice, we need to be a lot more vocal about things. So maybe that is something we can do. Maybe we can be more vocal about that, and we can maybe, like, there are some streamers and there are some people who like to, like, send waves of harassment towards others. You know? It's a big problem.
Alinity,
Anyway, I'm done talking about it. I just wanted you guys to know that doesn't matter how strong a person appears, this shit affects them. Okay?
But what counts is bouncing back. I don't think I can say anything.
There's some days that are harder than others, and there's some that are easier. And I know that I appear really strong.
We love you, Natty. Don't listen to stupid people on the internet feeling cool hiding behind a screen.
I just want you guys to know that shit affects people. It really does. Someone receiving hate online, please don't be afraid to also send love. Some people feel like, and this happens a lot, this is the hate, the vocal minority of hate that can be so loud. So if you guys ever see someone receiving a lot of hate, even if it's justified, you know, make sure that you remind everybody that that person is human and that person makes mistakes, and to let, you know, the authorities deal with it. It's so funny because, like, I invited the authorities to my house, and that wasn't enough. Like, that wasn't enough. I've apologized, and that wasn't enough. You know what I mean? And it's like, come on, it's been a whole year after that happened. Like, you have to allow people to be better. You have to allow people to grow and to learn from their mistakes.
Nobody ever wants to hear somebody else's side of things. They only want to hear what they've already decided to be the truth. They don't care about how people feel about situations. They don't care about hearing their side of it. They don't care about any of this. The only thing that they care about is how it's going to affect them and how they can push their preconceived notion of what the world is like onto other people. They're not interested in learning. They're not interested in growing. They're not interested in being a better person. And if anything, they're interested in making the world worse. This is no fucking joke. You've seen it last year with Etika. You see it this year with Reckful. Who the fuck is it going to be next year? Think about that. Think of all your favorite creators. Think of all of them that have taken mental health breaks from streaming. I hope this like really gives people a better perspective on like how their behavior affects other people. I remember whenever Etika, you know, that happened last year. And I would go to like his last like 4 or 5 tweets. And it was just people that were memeing on him, looking for, you know, retweet karma, looking for likes on their Twitter post. And we've turned social media into this cannibalistic machine that allows people to consume each other. And this is what the outcome is.